Namaste. Okay, I don't know if you're going to hear my voice on this because there's always music playing and I really don't understand how to make that music in the beginning not be there. So just in case, there's a couple things I want to talk about and I'm just going to make a note of it. So just give me a second. Just in case this isn't recording. Okay. I want to talk about Mia Blanchard, Gypsy Rose's stepsister. And I also want to talk about, of course, Gypsy. Ken. Brian. And Christy. And Rod. Okay. Okay, you could see that, right? I have a stand. I should get my stand and put you on the stand. All right, well, I don't want to waste any time, but anyway, I hope everybody's doing okay. I tried to hold myself back in talking about a couple of these things, but I don't want to hold myself back anymore because I have something to say, and some of it's good, some of it's not so good. There's a lot of people that are saying, oh, you know, don't be mean to Gypsy. Can't you just leave her alone? Let her live her life. I'm not preventing her from living her life. But the thing is, she's never going to get a regular job. She's never going to have a regular skill because everybody just keeps on giving her money through YouTube, through monetization of TikTok, $800 after just 1 hour of sitting on the couch saying lies, spewing lies, allegedly, and this is in my opinion, of course. Let me put you up here. Something happened. I pressed the button. I have this this stand that I get my big fat fingers stuck in all the time. Anyway, I have to light a piece of Palo, even though it's a little bit too late, because the smell bothers my husband. I'm talking as a person, as a mother, as a sister, as a stepmother, because I'm also a stepmother. There's no good reason for Christy as a stepmother to meddle. That's what she did. She meddled in Gypsy's life. Gypsy, I'm sure, would have made the same mistakes because she was supposedly in love and not over Ryan. Oh, that's a good burn. That's a nice burn. She probably would have made the similar mistakes. I'm sure she would have left Ryan because you could see from her face once she stopped, once he was like hoovering over her, being a little bit too controlling. But what they didn't show you was he was being a little controlling because he could feel her slipping through his hands. He could feel her energy was not on him. She wants to live the roller coaster life, the fairy tale life, okay? And life is not like that. Life is full of boring times that you have to clean your toilet, times that you have to clean up your house, your apartment, times that you have to take a shower and take your dog out for over 3 walks a day if you want to have a dog, okay? And clean up after that dog and feed that dog and put your other people's needs in front of your own times, okay? Right now, Gypsy is not living, she's living in a teenage life, okay? So that's up to her father and mother and Ken. nobody is making her accountable. Nobody is allowing her, except for Mia, who pointed out the obvious, and Rod a little bit, okay? Unfortunately, nobody paid attention to him. So this is my opinion. I want to give Mia kudos. I want to give her kudos. I have ADD, so I need to have things written down. I want to give her kudos in that she actually stood up to her mom and said in front of Gypsy and said, it's not right. I didn't like Ryan either. I'm not sure if I like Ken. She goes, but she was married. Gypsy is married. And you, Mom, went in the background to get messages and to keep him going, keep talking to him. And the mom, what Christy said was, well, it's my opinion that Gypsy was not happy with Ryan, and she was still in love with Ken. And Mia said, that still wasn't your business. You broke up the marriage. Oh, well, Ryan was dogging Ken. And then Gypsy jumped in. At the one time that she jumped in, oh yeah, that's true. Ryan was dogging Ken. Ryan was putting Ken down. Hello? Ryan has a brain in his head, okay? He's a teacher. He had to go to school, a lot of school, to become a special ed teacher. Anyhow, Ryan noticed that his wife was talking about Ken, thinking about Ken, probably texting Ken, right? And then Christy was talking about Ken and bringing up all these things about Ken. And this is his wife. And she's supposed to be he was her husband. And nobody was having respect for that. Okay, you want to get married? Okay, you want to get married? All right, everybody's behind you. But, so don't keep on bringing up somebody who broke up with you years ago. Okay? And going behind the scenes and talking to somebody's ex-boyfriend, Mia said, I would have hated if you did that to me. I would have been so mad at you if you did that to me. And she goes, well, I didn't need to do that for you. I wouldn't have done that for you. I was doing it for Gypsy because I knew that she didn't know the full reason why Ken broke up with her. If Ken wanted to get back together with her or was planning on it, he would have said, no, please don't get married to somebody else. Please wait for me to be ready to be in a relationship with you. He could have said that. No, he said, do what you want to do. Do what you want to do. And then he was pulled in by Christy and himself. He has to take responsibility. He's an adult man, Ken, and he has to take responsibility for himself for ruining a marriage. And if they indeed slept together, which I believe they did. I mean, I have a brain and eyes to see. And if the baby is Ken's, that means, she committed adultery. So that's another thing. Anyhow, Mia, I give you kudos because I think you're the only one besides your father who halfway was in there, but then he backs down too fast and acquiesces to Christy and acquiesces to whatever Gypsy wants to friggin' do. But I give you kudos because you seem to be the only. I'm so glad you have your own apartment and you're away. You could be away from this drama if you want to. Because keep on thinking the way you're thinking, because that is the moral way. You are somebody with morals, okay? And you're 100% right. No matter how much anybody gaslights you, you're not supposed to do that to another person. And Christy, I didn't like the hug that you enjoyed between you and Ken, which is Gypsy's boyfriend or fiance, and also him talking about your hair and you telling him he smells so good. Seems like your boyfriend and girlfriend. Rod, get on it. I would get on it if I were you. If you want to save your marriage, pay attention and tell your wife what boundaries she needs to stop crossing.